Hey, yo, it's Megamouth. And today I actually finally got the new Virtual Boy re-release, the classic peripheral for the Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2 systems. Finally came in the mail. Came in a pretty nice box overall. Packaging was really sturdy. It arrived undamaged. Really happy about that. In terms of this system, ultimately I'll try to get around to reviewing the video games here one by one later. But for the hardware itself, basically this is just a plastic shell. It's a recreation. I would actually say a shockingly good recreation of the original system from 1995, I believe it was. And ultimately, some people were fearful this would be a very low quality product. But honestly, in terms of what I have here, I'd actually say it's a very good quality product. It seems like the plastic is really good. It's really hard, really well done. The visor, I guess the goggles you would say, all of that seems to be really high quality. The base, that actually appears to be very structurally sound as well. It's very sturdy, very steady. You can actually adjust it down here. So that's actually really good part of this as well. In terms of the top, these are just mostly decorative. It's not still useful like the original Virtual Boys buttons were. But ultimately, it is nice that they had a good bit of attention to detail on this. In terms of the system, the attention to detail was actually shockingly good. They actually have, basically those are just plastic, ports, kind of artistic, creations, not really something you'd actually use. In terms of the, system, it's basically based entirely on the Nintendo Switch. The volume button, the headphone buttons, the controller buttons, none of that would actually still work anymore. But the fact that Nintendo actually, even though it doesn't, have any real use at all, ultimately it's nice to see that Nintendo included such a good bit of attention to detail. And in terms of the system, if we open it up here, the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 1, it will actually sit down here on the inside of the system. And ultimately, in terms of the overall build quality for this, I would actually say I'm very pleased so far. I would easily give it a score of 4.5 out of 5. The $100 price is a little bit much, but for any video game retro enthusiast, I think this is a purchase that would certainly be worth the money. This is Megamouse signing out. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.